12. Heavenly Body Magic, Grand Chariot. 7 magic seals are then summoned in front of the user and connect together to make what appears to be a constellation. Each magic seal then releases a powerful light blast down on the opponent, forming the same pattern on the ground before exploding. The seals can also be drawn in the sky before being cast, bombarding an opponent with countless beams of light. According to Jalal, this spell's destructive capabilities rival that of an actual meteor's. The user can also open a hole in the sky before releasing 7 beams of light onto their target. 11. Dragon Slaying Secret Technique, Sky Drill. The caster creates a large barrier of skin-shredding wind for a temporary amount of time, and then, rotating their arms anti-clockwise, creating a beam of painfully sharp wind, brutally damaging the victim. 10. This Devil Slayer magic allows the user to produce the element of ice for various purposes. The first known user, Silver Fullbuster, seems to be very proficient with it, as he was able to single-handedly freeze the entire Sun Village, its inhabitants, and the eternal flame which held the remaining spirit of the fire dragon Atlas Flame. Additionally, the user is able to somewhat control the ice of others and is able to just as easily freeze a large scape of land with a mere flick of their wrist. The Slayer's freezing ability is notable. When Gray received Devil Slayer magic, he became able to freeze the wind and twisters created by a demon easily. 9. Heavenly Body Magic, Uranometria. This spell allows the caster to call upon 88 planets or constellations or stars to help defeat their target. This creates huge amounts of damage, and the caster is also shielded from all types of magic while casting this spell. 8. Meteor or Galician Blade. Described by Lucy as the strongest power among the celestial spirits, the Celestial Spirit King's fighting style revolves around the use of the sword he wields while summoned to battle, employing exceedingly destructive magical attacks, generating gigantic blasts which can alter the landscape completely. His powers, however, aren't apparently limited to offense, allowing him to perform more subtle actions, such as dispelling curses and petrifying those responsible for performing it. 7. Black Magic, Amaterasu Formula 100. After performing an unknown hand pattern, the user creates 3 Amaterasu magic seals on each side of the target and 2 other magic seals, one over the target and one under them. This creates a rippling shockwave, powerful enough to damage several sections of Tenro Island. 6. Heavenly Body Magic, Fire Dragon King Mode. Is a unique ability usable by a Fire Dragon Slayer. As a result of the sheer potency of the ability itself, before even properly utilizing the power to its fullest, the user radiates incredible heat. When the mode is activated, in a radius expanding meters, the ground itself becomes lit in a circular crimson inferno. Bodies of water near the user, like a lake, quickly evaporates away, leaving nothing behind, and the clothes of anyone nearby burn off from the heat. The user's power increases to the point that they could take down a member of the Spriggan 12 with a single blow. 5. Heavenly Body Magic, Diasema. This spell creates a sky of black clouds, and in the center, will appear a huge asteroid. There are 2 versions of this spell, Diasema, a spell twice as powerful, and can only be cast by a mage with the ability to enchant. This spell could kill a person, but the caster can decide how much destruction and damage it causes. As a big fan of astronomy and Jalal, I absolutely love this spell and Heavenly Body Magic in general. Using their overwhelming magic power, the user enchants an asteroid from space to come crashing down to Earth as a meteor. The meteor is large enough to completely obliterate a large battlefield and kill everyone on it upon impact. Diasema is a superior version of the advanced Heavenly Body Magic spell Sema. 4. Black Magic, Fairy Sphere. This spell is considered friendship magic, but it only requires a few chunks of magical power to cast, but the casters have to know each other in some way. If used by one person, magic energy will be drained immensely. When cast, this spell summons a specifically sized spherical shield, that nothing can break, not even the power of Acknowledge can break through this spell. 3. Black Magic, Glitter. It is a magic that rivals Fairy Law and is a radiance of merciless light that denies the existence of nearby foes. It is also an exceedingly complex and unfathomably intricate magic that collects and concentrates the light of the sun, the moon, and the stars. According to Mavis Vermillion, it takes a lot of magic power and concentration to properly wield Fairy Glitter, shown when Kena was unable to use it properly despite her considerable power. However, on the third day of the Grand Magic Games, Kena displayed her ability to use Fairy Glitter to its full potential. It was strong enough to break the MPF and achieve the maximum score of 9,999, even exceeding the score garnered by the wizard Saint Juraniki's spell. 2. Heavenly Body Magic, Fairy Law. As the improved and perfected version of Law that when activated, a bright light envelopes the area and inflicts massive damage on whoever the caster perceives from their heart as an enemy, leaving friends and bystanders completely unharmed. The choice between friend or foe is decided by the user's heart, and they cannot lie to this magic. It is considered one of the most powerful magics and is one of the rare legendary spells and also one of the 3 great fairy magics other than Fairy Sphere and Fairy Glitter. 1. Black Magic, Grimoire Law. This is a spell of complete judgment. The spell only affects those whom the caster chooses as their enemy, and drains the victim completely of their energy, turning their skin/physical body into a light blue, pale color. If the caster uses this spell on more enemies than they can handle, they will kill both the enemy and themselves, backfiring the spell, completely draining their magic energy, as Mavis has noted that this magic is meant to only be used to a singular target, and the more targets the caster uses it on, the more lethal it would be to their lifespan, and in the worst cases can cause death to the caster. It is stronger than Fairy Law as mentioned by Master of Grimoire and ex-Master of Fairy Tale, Hades to Makarov when their fight on Tenro Island, concluding it is the strongest spells on Earth.